Hey everybody, and welcome back to another lesson of Rocking the Guitar with Carl. This time I'm going to go back to the open chords we've been doing for a while now, and I'm going to talk about D minor. A little chord refresher here. You remember that all chords are stacked in thirds when they're in root position, just the major triad, the three separate notes in the chord. With the major chords, you remember the major interval, the major third interval is on the bottom two notes. So if it's D to F sharp, that's a major third, and the minor thirds on the top would be F sharp to A. Well, this is D minor, so the minor third interval is on the bottom because that supports the tonality of the chord. So this would be D to F, because D to E is a whole step and E to F is a half step. So a step and a half is a minor third. And then the major third in the chord of D minor is on the top, which would be F to A, because F to A is two full whole steps, which constitutes a major third. So the D minor chord uses the top four notes just like D major does. So it would be the first string, second string, which is B, third string, G, and the fourth string, D. So you're going to play open D, we'll leave that open. Now not all chords, as you remember, are played in the root position. Even though the root note may be on the bottom, maybe the lowest note, you might have the first degree, and then the fifth degree, and then the third, rather than the first, third, and fifth. The first, third, and fifth formation is just so you know the relationship with the chord. You can play that, but not always, depending on the position of the guitar neck that you're playing in, doesn't always mean that the chord's going to be stacked in the exact order that I teach it to you in. And this is one of those cases. So you're going to play open D. The next note you're going to play, you're going to take your second finger and put it on the second fret of the G string for an A, which is the fifth degree. The highest note in the formation. Take your third finger and put it on the third fret of the B string, second string, for another D. You can double notes in chords. Usually when the notes double, it's either the root note, which would be D, or the fifth degree. You don't really want to double thirds all that much. You can, but when you get down to like the lower notes and the bottom of the guitar, if you start doubling thirds, it gets really muddy. Same thing happens on the lower notes of the piano as well. And then the highest note would be the third, which is F in this case, on the first fret of the E string. The chord sounds like this. It's a very sad sounding chord, probably the saddest of all keys, really. I mean, it's kind of, but it's a fun key to write in, though. I like it. The D minor chord, one of the things you can do with this is you can add tensions, which are notes that are not within the chord itself, not within the three triadic notes that exist in the chord, but notes that are within the scale. Like, for example, if we were playing in D minor. In this case, you can add E. Take your first finger off the first fret of the E string and play E, and it gives you a lot of options to play the chord in. Instead of just playing, you can alternate between the highest note being F and the highest note being E. Something like this. Just a nice touch you can add. And there's other chords you can do that too. See if you can figure out the chords that we've done in the past. What chords you can do that with. C is one of them. You can add F. And there are a few others too. So play around with those. Whatever makes sense, you can go for that. And that's D minor. Happy practicing, and we'll see you next time.